I just want to thank you for that. Uncle Lou here. Just got a quick video message for a guy I've been watching on YouTube, Mean Bean TV Official here. So this is for you, Mean Bean. Thanks, buddy. I just got a couple of quick things. Number one, I wanted to thank you for thanking me in your video. That really means a lot that you thanked me, and I want to thank you for that. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate you appreciating me. So just thanks for that, for thanking me. Thank you very much. And I really wanted to ask you if you could please thank me again in your next video. If you could do that, if you could thank me again in your next video, then I promise that I will make another video for you where I thank you for thanking me. So I just want to thank you for that in advance. So thank you. I'm very appreciative that you thanked me, and I wanted to say thanks for that. And I promise if you thank me again, I will make a video where I thank you for thanking me again. So thank you. The other idea is I wanted you to do some videos. I was thinking you could make a video of something that makes you angry. It could be anything. Maybe something with Power Rangers made you angry. Maybe you're still angry that kid behind a camera won't give you a shout out. You could talk about that. Maybe you're angry that you're not angry, and you could talk about how that makes you angry. You know, just talk about, you know, something you're angry about. You angry about not being angry, angry about being angry, angry about something that somebody did that made them angry, or just make an angry video about a video where someone was angry. But thank you for that. Keep up the good work. I enjoy watching your videos in the near future. And talk to you later. Bye, buddy.
Timberline UHDZ.
Oh, man. Whenever anybody tells me my videos are terrible, I say, well, you should go back and watch the beginning. They were even more terrible. That was the first video I ever uploaded to YouTube 10 years ago today. Hard to believe. Good morning. It's Uncle Lou here. Thanks for tuning in. And yes, the rumors are true. It is the 10-year anniversary of Loutube. Now, they said we wouldn't make it. And per usual, they were fucking wrong. Good morning, assholes. How y'all doing? Yeah, believe it or not, this channel did not start out as a football channel. It kind of evolved into a football channel over time. I've told the story a bunch of times, and maybe I'll tell it again today if anybody's interested or curious. But I figured I'd come on today, 10-year anniversary, and we can watch some of the old videos. I don't ever go back and watch these things. They're embarrassing. People have asked me, why don't you delete those videos? And I made a joke a minute ago about my videos being terrible. But honestly, the reason I don't delete them is so I can look back at how far I have come. Somehow that video has 2.3 thousand views. I don't know how that. Apparently, a lot of people recently or within the last few years have gone back and watched all the old videos, because when I first started making these videos, I mean, I remember being shocked when 10 people would watch it. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Did y'all have a good weekend? Happy Mother's Day to any mothers that might be out there, might be watching. And if you yourself aren't a mother, hopefully you did something nice today for your mother and the different mothers in your life, whoever that might be. Yeah. Let's see who's here. Carolina Jackpot is here. You should throw up the Walmart fat people video. You know, that's probably the oldest video that I still get comments on. You know, I get alerted anytime there's a comment, and I can't read them all anymore. I used to read every single comment I got on this channel back in the day, but that's just become impossible, especially during football season. But there's an app, and I can there's an app that shows me all the comments that are left, regardless of what video they're on. And so sometimes I'll sit down and pull that up, and that Walmart fat people at Walmart video is probably the oldest video I have that still gets regular views and regular comments. I wonder how many people have watched that thing. That's old too. That's an old one too. Let's see, how old is that one? Let's see. Look at some of these. Jesus. List of things that, this is the, you know, some of y'all have seen the list of things that irritate me, like the football versions. This is the first one I ever did. 9 years ago, it says. It's really 10 years ago. List of things that irritate me, part 2. Today is my birthday. My birthday's actually tomorrow. So this is a weird coincidence. I didn't purposely start the channel on my birthday. It was just dumb luck that it happened that day. I started it on March 12th, and the next day just happened to be my birthday, May 13th. Thoughts on the weatherman. But where is that Walmart video? Fat people in the cart at Walmart. Where is that? Message to Walmart. I have a lot of videos about Walmart back in the beginning. Oh, my problem with DirecTV when they wouldn't get SEC Network. You remember that? Tinfoil hat videos. Those were always fun until y'all started getting mad about them, and I had to stop doing them. Where the hell is the fat people in Walmart video? It's got to be around here somewhere, because I know it's super old. Did I pass it already on accident? Well, I tell you what. I might have skipped over it for some reason. But yeah, that's a good one. Let me find it this way. Here we go. Here it is. Fat people at Walmart in electric scooter cart. Now take a look at this. Yeah, this was a good one. You know what I should do? I should start making videos like this again and maybe put them on the second channel. I'm trying to keep this channel just football, you know, but I have that second channel I do the morning show on. Maybe I should start doing this kind of thing again. There's a lot of truth in this video, though.
Good morning, Uncle Lou here. Time to get something off of my chest. This is something that has been bugging me for the last 2 years. I've purposely not made a big deal about this or talked about this because I didn't want to. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. I've had enough, and today it's time to go ahead and get this out in the air. But most of you guys know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, that I was in a car wreck about 2 years ago. Pretty much destroyed both my legs from the waist down. I've been multiple surgeries, 5-6 surgeries. Just had another one a few weeks ago. So a lot of the time over the last 2 years, I have been either on crutches. I've been in a wheelchair for a large percentage of that time. There have been periods of time in between where I've been able to hobble around without the use of a cane or crutches or anything like that. But as soon as I start to get healed up from one surgery, then they're moving on to the next surgery, and I'm constantly back in the wheelchair, the crutches, whatever the case may be. Every single time that I have gone to Walmart, Wally World, every single time, without fail, there's none of those electric scooter carts, whatever they are, available. They're all being used every single time by fat people. Now, for the record, I have no problem with fat people whatsoever. You can eat and do whatever you want. You can have whatever lifestyle you want. Your weight does not bother me. I don't care. I'm not one of these people that wants to outlaw giant sodas and all this ridiculous type of crap. You're free to eat whatever you want. But the fact that you apparently are so fat that you have to use the electric scooters at places like Walmart that are designed for people who actually need them is beyond irritating. And I'm just at the point where I can't take it anymore. And I know what some of you are thinking. And this is true in some instances that, yes, there's an overweight person in the cart, but they have some other handicap that's not visible to the naked eye. Okay, fine, I get it. But, and maybe I'm not able to see that handicap. Okay, fine. But you know what I am able to see? 14 fucking boxes of Oreos in your cart and a gallon of chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. So, you know, you sing me a different song, because that tune's getting a little tired. Every single time I go to Walmart, no cart for Uncle Lou, fat people only. And I've just had enough. I mean, those things are designed for people who actually need them. You know, not for people, just because you're fat. You know, the type of person the type of fat person that would ride around the cart in Walmart for no other reason but that they're fat, no other handicap. It's that same mentality that got you fat to start with, lady. Yeah, and I'm talking. And what really set me over the edge is when I was up there today. No carts for Uncle Lou. I saw 3 fat people riding around the store in carts. I get up to the line to check out. Guess who's right in front of me? Fat lady in the cart. She's going to turn around and ask me while she's checking out. She's going to turn around, and I'm standing there on crutches. She's going to turn around and ask Uncle Lou, will I hand her 3 Snickers bars? I told her no. No. I said, no, I'm not handing you 3. I said, no, I'm not. I'm not doing it. She looked at me. The cashier looked at me. I said, look, I come up here. This is my neighborhood Walmart or whatever. I come up here. I can't get one of these carts. He said, I'm on crutches. I can't get one of these carts because people like this in this damn thing. And I've just had enough. I've just had enough. Like I said, I'm not. You know, if you're fat and you're watching this, it's not an insult at fat people. Please don't take it that way. But for God's sakes, you know, get out of riding around in that cart is one of the reasons. You know, it's those sorts of lifestyle decisions that got you to that weight in the first place. Walk around the grocery store. Good morning.
From the producers of Vanderpump Rules, welcome to the Valley.
This is adult stuff.
Our priorities have changed.
I get a lot of hate on that video, but I'm not taking it down because it's 100% true. There's no lies in that video at all. Yeah. So yeah, 10 years, long time. And in the beginning, we didn't do any football videos at all. And what happened is, I don't even know if you can see it in that last one. Well, yeah, you kind of can. Hold on, here you go. All right, this is a screenshot from that video we just played. But you see this there's a Georgia flag up here in the corner. And you can only barely see it in this video, but I did almost all my videos on this screened-in porch in the beginning. And in some of the other videos, you can really see the Georgia flag. And what happened is somebody saw that Georgia flag in the background in one of these videos and was like, you should start making Georgia videos. It was Lautide. Y'all know Lautide? Somehow Lautide saw one of these old videos. I still don't know how he came across one of these old videos, but he was like, you should start making Georgia videos. So that's what I did. That's what I did. What's up, Floby? Texas Rocks, Nep DYGO, Paul Garner, Joey Corn Pop, Edward, Bobo's Headset, California Highlights, John Doman, Matt Dummett, Sam Douglas, Michael Sprague, NC's Gone Fishing. How's everybody doing? Did y'all have a good weekend? The Minnesota Denver game is on. NBA playoffs for those of you who are into that. For those of you who are into that sort of thing. Indiana beat the absolute soul out of the Knicks earlier today. This is the second game of the day, the last game of the day here for the NBA playoffs. Thank you, Aggie Man. What's up, Rack Dog, Joe D. Fox Molder, what's up, buddy? Wolver Creek, Jared Howard. Anthony Edwards, Georgia Bulldog, legend. Yeah, he's one of the best players in the NBA. It's a shame he wasted a year at Georgia. Georgia, terrible basketball program. Went camping and it was cold. Yeah, I don't do the camping deal. I don't do the camping thing. Thank you, Revenge. Appreciate that. Virginia Capital Coasters, what's up, buddy? Ohio State man here and happy to support the show. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah. Look, y'all have been real supportive over the years, for real. I mean, I'd probably still be doing this even if none of y'all watch because I've had so much fun doing it. But I wouldn't be doing it as much because I'd have to I'd have to have what a lot of y'all refer to as a quote unquote regular job. But because of all the support y'all have given me over the years, by some miracle that I still don't understand, I've been able to turn this into a career where I'm able to support myself and my family, and I owe all that to you. So I really do appreciate every one of you that's ever clicked on any YouTube or Loutube video. I really appreciate it. Y'all are the reason I'm able to do this. You still got the shirt? Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. 10 years. I was on here for probably 2 or 3 years before I started doing it full time. It was around 2015, 2016 when I made the leap and went full time. What video should we watch next? Y'all tell me. What do y'all want to see? What do y'all want to see? We'll play some old ones. Whatever y'all want to see. Y'all let me know, and I'll play it. 2015 Rick rant video. Well, shit, there's a bunch of them, man. You talking about after the Florida game? I think that's the most popular one. The wrapping paper video. Let's see. It's kind of long. We're going to kind of skip through this a little bit because it's like 8 or 9 minutes long. So I'll play it, but we're going to kind of skip through some of it here. But here's the backstory on this is like a couple of days after Christmas, few days after Christmas. And I forget why we were even going to Walmart. But for whatever reason, we went to Walmart. It was, I think, 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And this was back when Walmarts were open 24 hours. They're, of course, at least here, they're not open 24 hours anymore.
Good morning, Uncle Lou. Yeah, it's me, Uncle Lou, live on Loutube for you people. It's just conspiracy theories made up by, nutballs and maniacs and things like that.
This is actually a good intro. That's actually a pretty good intro. But anyway, we had went to Walmart. It was a few days after Christmas. I forget what we were going up there for, but you might have noticed this at your Walmart in whatever town you live in, or maybe even some other store. But once Christmas comes and goes, a lot of these stores will take whatever Christmas shit they have left over that they didn't sell, and they'll kind of move it all to an area in the front of the store, and they mark it way down. And that's what they had done at this Walmart. And so, like, literally right when you walk into the Walmart, there was this huge display of nothing but wrapping paper. And they had it all marked down. It was between 10 cents and a quarter a roll, depending on which type of wrapping paper you bought. Like, some of the wrapping paper, it was individual rolls for 10 cents. Some of it was like 2 rolls or 3 rolls for a quarter, like that. But it just drastically discounted. And we decided while we were in there, well, we might as well just buy like whatever wrapping paper we'll need, like, for a while. It's 10 cents a roll. Like, so for $1, you can get 10 rolls of wrapping paper, for $10, you can get 100 rolls. Like, we'll never have to buy Christmas wrapping paper again. So I think that's what we do. I don't even know if we counted the rolls in the beginning. We basically just filled a buggy up with wrapping paper. And we're like, well, we'll just buy this wrapping paper. We'll have it forever. We'll never have to, we'll never need wrapping paper again. Well, when we got up to the register, the lady got all mad about it. Apparently she couldn't just count the wrapping paper, like, okay, you've got 90 rolls or whatever it is, and it's 10 cents a roll, and key that in, because all of the wrapping paper, or every roll of wrapping paper had a different barcode, and for whatever tracking purposes within their inventory, I don't know, she had to scan every one. And she got mad about it. She started getting an attitude, and she was kind of mouthing off to me. Anyway, she pissed me off, and I think I don't remember if I asked for the manager or what, and I just I was like, I'll buy every fucking roll of wrapping paper in this goddamn store if I want, and you'll sit there and ring it up. Like, it's my job to come in here and buy shit. It's your job to ring it up. I don't need lip from you because you have to do your job. Does it matter if I buy 100 rolls or 10 people in a row buy 10 rolls each? Like, either way, you're scanning 100 rolls of wrapping paper. Shut your mouth and do your job, basically, is what I was telling her. And anyway, it didn't go well, and it went back and forth. And she basically dared me, or at least that's how I took it. Because I threatened to buy every roll in the store. I said, we'll be here all night. I'll buy every roll in this store, or you can ring this up. Anyway, I let my mouth get the better of me, and I ended up buying every roll in the store. And so the beginning of the beginning of this video is me telling that story.
Needed 100 rolls of wrapping paper. Yep. Now I know what you're thinking. Who would need 100 rolls of wrapping paper? Uncle Lou would. Yep. Yep. Well, anyway, worker wasn't too happy with that. I don't know if they didn't want to have to bundle it up or they didn't want to have to scan 100 rolls of wrapping paper. I don't know. I tried to give Uncle Lou a little bit of an attitude, which is a no-no. Told me I didn't need to buy 100 rolls of wrapping paper. The nerve of these people. Yep, but I went ahead and taught him a lesson. Don't tell Uncle Lou what he can or can't do. Yep, so go ahead and check this out.
So this is that giant display of wrapping paper that they had in the front of the store near the cash registers, and I'll rewind it a little bit. But I end up buying every single roll, all of it.
Yep, so go ahead and check this out.
All right, now I'm gonna rewind it a little bit again.
Check this out.
You see how some of these things are sitting on pallets here? I thought this was all the wrapping paper. Is what they had right here when I said I'm going to buy it all. She went and got a manager and all these different kinds of things. And anyway, I said, yes, I'm going to buy it all, every roll in the store. Well, I thought this was all they had. I don't remember if it's in this video or not, but they ended up getting a guy on a forklift. Apparently, they had 2 or 3 other displays in the store just like this. And all sitting on pallets like this. And they went and got a guy on a forklift, and he went around the store and he picked up every single one of these pallets anywhere in the store that had wrapping paper on it and brought it over to the cash register. It was so much wrapping paper. You know how they have the lawn and garden section at Walmart? It's usually off to the side somewhere, and it has its own checkout lanes. They got like caution tape. It may show it in the video. I don't remember. They got caution tape. They cautioned off the entire lawn and garden section, and they brought, no one could go in or out. No one could go into the lawn and garden section, and they brought every roll of wrapping paper in the store into the lawn and garden section, and they got 3 cashiers to come into the lawn and garden section, and they sat there for 3 or 4 hours ringing up this wallpaper.
Uncle Lou here.
There's one design or 2 designs that are still bringing up the regular price, so we just gotta keep an eye on it.
Look at all that fucking wrapping paper.
Viator has over 300,000 travel experiences.
Yeah, whatever.
Look at it. It's ridiculous.
We had to call people to come up to Walmart so we could load their cars up with wrapping paper. That's what all these cars are, you see.
Slap full.
That don't make no sense.
Slap full again. Well, you can't see in there, but it's full though. Pickup truck full.
Yeah, that didn't make no sense at all. I don't know what point I thought I was proving there. I don't know what point I thought I was proving. That might be one of the dumbest things I've ever done. Jesus Christ Home Slice, thank you for the super chat. He says, the People's YouTuber song. Yeah, I used to play that song, the monkeys clapping, and I am the People's YouTuber. You should do that whole thing. Hoghead says, play Alabama beats Georgia 100-something to nothing. I want to see highlights of where you called in a Voltard radio shoe about 5 years ago. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. All right, so Hoghead says Alabama beats Georgia 100-something to 10. I remember that. I think I'm sitting in the car in that one, if I remember right. Where's the wrapping paper today? We ended up giving most of it away. Yeah, ended up giving most of it away. We were storing it at someone else's house. We didn't have any. We had a friend that had like a storage building in an empty storage building in their backyard, and we ended up storing most of it there. And then I think we gave most of it away over time. Yeah. The most underrated line in Loutube history, ziggy zaggy, hoy, hoy, hoy. Yeah, that was when the men's soccer team got eliminated from World Cup competition. That video there, yeah. All right, Alabama beats Georgia 100-something to 0. That brings up an interesting point about the channel too. People always tell me, look, there's a lot of people on this channel who have only been around for 3 or 4 years. And in that 3 or 4 year period, Georgia's been really, really good. And so I'll get comments all the time that are like, I bet this guy wouldn't be on here if Georgia wasn't any good, or this guy wouldn't run his mouth if Georgia wasn't winning national titles. And I have to tell them, I've been doing this for 10 years, man. Trust me, I've been on here for plenty of Georgia losses. And I've even said before, from a channel point of view, a business, Georgia going 8-4 would be the best possible thing that could happen to me. And if you search all of my videos by the most popular, you'll see that the majority of my most popular videos are Georgia loss videos. So, all these people that have only been around for a while and think I'm some sort of front runner, or I just showed up on here when Georgia started being good. I mean, nothing could be further from the truth. I've been doing this since 2014, and there's been plenty of bad Georgia losses in the last 10 years, and I've been here for every single one of them. But if you look at the most popular videos here, they're almost all losses. This is a Tennessee loss, an Alabama loss where I drank that 1980 Coke bottle, another Alabama loss. Jake Fromm's a racist. That video that pissed a lot of people off, mainly racist people. Another loss to Alabama, a loss to Vandy, a loss to Florida, a loss to South Carolina, a loss to Georgia Tech, a loss to LSU. Another loss to LSU. Here's the first win video. This is when we beat. Was that when we beat Alabama? Yeah, that was when the first national title. That was my reaction to beating Alabama for the national title, the 2021 season. But so how many videos is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. So the first 11 are loss videos, and then the 12th most popular video is a win. Loss to Alabama, Nick Chubb video, Georgia beating Ohio State, so there's another win. Here's the Alabama 100-something UJ10. Now, this was 2015. If you remember that year, Georgia was very highly ranked. We were playing Alabama early in the season. It was a huge game. It was pouring down rain, and Georgia just got absolutely obliterated. I mean, the game was over after the first quarter. They just ran the ball down our throats. There was nothing Georgia could do about it, and it was yet another embarrassing loss for Mark Richt. And I actually was at my parents' house watching this game. I remember I was at my parents' house watching the game with my dad, and as soon as it ended, so this would have been 2015, I believe. Yeah, this would have been 2015. So this ended up being Mark Richt's last year. I didn't know that would be the case at the time. This was I think week 2 or 3. It was early in the season. And the game ended, and I went and sat, and I didn't, first of all, I don't plan any of my reaction videos. They're reaction videos. People will ask me all the time, if Georgia loses this weekend, what are you going to do? I don't fucking know what I'm going to do. I have no idea. The game, whether Georgia wins or loses, the game ends, I pick up my cell phone, I hit record, and I start yelling into it every single time. I don't plan anything, so I didn't know. Anyway, this game ended, and I was going to go outside and record a video. I didn't want to walk around my parents' house yelling into my phone. You have to remember, at this time, I wasn't doing YouTube full time, and my parents really didn't understand the whole YouTube thing. I wasn't going to roam around their house on video yelling at the phone. So I said, well, I'll go outside and do it. But it was raining. I don't live that far from Athens, about an hour and a half away. You remember, it was pouring down rain during that game. It was raining in Augusta where I live. And so I walked outside, and I decided to sit in my car in the driveway and record this video. But
interior bar.
Y'all requested it, so here it is. Georgia versus Alabama post-game reaction from 2015.
Mark Richt is a nice guy. He's a good person. But, like the saying goes, nice guys finish last! I'm so sick and tired of the same old shit! It's not that you lose. You get run off the field. They show the fans leaving in the third quarter. I don't blame them. The University of Georgia Athletic Department ought to mail every single fan that paid money to go to that game today, they ought to mail them each $500. $500. I don't care what they paid for the ticket. I don't care if it was a free ticket. You need to pay these fans back for their time and inconvenience. You can't tell me that Alabama's players are that much better than Georgia's players. You get outcoached time and time again. I'm embarrassed, ashamed. I have argued with Georgia fans to the point I just can't do it anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'd rather win 7 or 8 games a year
than to keep getting let down over and over and over and over and over and over. I don't. You're a good guy. He's a good guy. I would want my kid to play there. All this bull crap that you hear. He's a good Christian guy. Jesus Christ didn't play football for a reason. Football is not a nice game. I'm sick. I'm tired of it. Congratulations to the Alabama fans. Your team was much better than ours. Your coaches are much better than ours. You dominated from start to finish.
There you go. Let's see what we got here. Mac, thank you for hitting the Cash App, buddy. I appreciate that. He says, hey, Uncle Lou, congrats on 10 years and go Dogs. Thank you, Mac. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate you helping to support the show, man. That means a lot. It really does. Thank you very much. Hope y'all are having a good weekend, you and the missus. TK. I never thought when I started watching you 5 years ago that we would become friends. Thanks for the laughs, woo. And congratulations for 10 years and happy early birthday. Thank you, TK. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing okay. I'm pretty sure that you are. And thank you. And yeah, tomorrow's actually my birthday. Now that's just a coincidence. I didn't make some sort of grand plan to start my channel on my birthday or whatever. I just got talked into starting the channel, and the next day happened to be my birthday. But yeah, tomorrow is my birthday. So happy birthday to me, or happy early birthday to me, also in two. Yeah. The highlights of where I called into the Voltard radio show. Man, I'm going to have to, let me see if I can find that. Uncle Lou calls the Vols radio show. Is this it, maybe?
Hercules brushed.
Let's see if this is it. This is from 4 years ago. Uncle Lou calls Vols radio show in Knoxville.
Last.
Well, what's this say? Leading up to the call, the host discussed the Vols beating Georgia, Bama, and Florida. They spent 30 minutes talking about John Gruden becoming their head coach. Then they said Kirby is a terrible coach with a talented roster. And I guess that's what made me decide to call in.
Kirby Smart, Mark Rick 2.0. Let's see, what is that? 3 SEC titles, 3 more than the last 4 Tennessee coaches combined. Is that right?
Lou, let me ask you something. What Southeastern Conference team do you root for?
What does that matter? It's a Tennessee show. But hey, I love you guys, man. Listen, the Tennessee fan base has a bunch of wind-up toys, and nobody pulls the strings like you do. You guys have these fans believing they have a chance against Florida, Alabama, or Georgia. Here you are almost a year later, still running around with the Gruden on the Hill rumors. This is great. You guys are the ultimate Tennessee fan trolls.
It's kind of like your YouTube show, I'd imagine, right? It's kind of like your YouTube show, I'd imagine, right?
They're Uncle Lou fans, I guess.
It's a lot like that. If I'd have known this show was this way, I would have started listening to it a long time ago. This is amazing. I'm a first-time caller, and I'm going to be honest, I'm a first-time listener. but I'm going to be tuning back in. This is great. You guys are winding these Vols up. I don't understand. You know, I understand how fans are. Everybody's undefeated in the offseason. But what I don't understand is when you have professionals like yourselves that run around pumping this sunshine in the offseason. Florida, Georgia, or Alabama, can we do a segment on what Tennessee has to do to beat Vanderbilt or South Carolina? I mean, you're not beating Florida, Georgia, or Alabama.
That's a little out of line, Lou. I'm glad you're calling us. That's a little out of line.
It's not out of line. How many years in a row has Vandy beat you? How is that out of line?
What Vanderbilt went in there and slapped Georgia around a couple of years ago, as I recall.
2 or 3?
Yeah, and what has Georgia done since then?
I don't know. Not
won a lot of games. Don't have any hardware.
Choked away a national championship.
Choked on a Tagovailoa.
You guys just got done saying that Kirby Smart has a talented roster and hasn't done anything with it. He's got an SEC title and a playoff win. If Kirby Smart hasn't done anything, then Tennessee hasn't done anything in 21 years. You guys haven't even won the conference since last century.
Does a playoff win really matter if you don't win the championship?
Why is a Tennessee show even talking about playoffs at all? You guys can't even make a bowl game. You're 3-24 in the last 7 years against these three teams you keep talking about. 3-24. 3-24 in the last 3-24. I mean, that's pitiful. Vanderbilt runs the state. They road grade you. The games aren't even close. I mean, they beat you by 30 and 40 points.
You're Georgia. You don't win a lot. You should promote that. You should produce a DVD. Second place in 2017. Kirby Smart. He's the first loser. Out of all the losers, Kirby Smart is number one. I mean, that's the closest you guys are ever going to.
I wonder how stupid these people feel today. This is when Butch Jones was their coach. These people thought Butch Jones was going to beat Florida, Georgia, and Alabama the same year. I wonder, and they're talking shit about Kirby Smart. Are these people still on the air?
So you guys should absolutely celebrate that.
Tennessee fans and you guys would give your left arm to have a record like Georgia has over the last 2 or 3 years. You've got more losing. You've got more losing seasons in the last 10 years than you do bowl wins.
Get him out of here. Kind of reminds me of Florida.
This is pitiful. You guys should be ashamed of yourself the way you set these fans up for disappointment year after year after year.
Georgia fan.
Can't wait
calling into the show.
The only thing they've won in.
Yeah, all right, that was it. Yeah, they cut me off after that. I forget who told me about that show. Somebody messaged me somewhere and told me about that show and said, you're not going to believe these people in Knoxville on the radio talking about Tennessee beating Florida, Georgia, and Alabama this year. And so I tuned in, and sure enough, that's what they were talking about. And so I called them and recorded it. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. LSU halftime rage 2018. Georgia versus LSU halftime report. This is from October 13th, 2018. This is when Jake Fromm couldn't complete a pass, and they had Justin Fields sitting on the sideline with his thumb up his butt.
Hey! Attention! All Fromm bots! Report to the Uncle Lou comment section.
Fromm bots.
And please try to talk me down off the ledge again about how Fromm is the greatest quarterback in history. This guy can't complete a damn pass. Now listen, I was all over Jake Fromm the last 3 or 4 games of last year when he looked like a good quarterback. He's been absolutely garbage this entire freaking year. Open your eyes, people. What more do you need first half.
In the SEC after this word from your local station. Catch a new episode of Happy Together on CBS.
I don't even, I mean, yeah, it bothers me that we're losing, but again, the first half, no offense, period. I don't understand it. Oh, he completed a couple of passes on that last drive, though. Yay! He started out 2 for 12. Hey, thanks for sending Justin Fields in the game for one play so he can hand the ball off again. You know, the defense is playing good, okay? You give up 16 points, whatever it is. They've been on the field the entire freaking game. We had 3 series of 3 and outs in a row before this last series when we get 1 first down and then punt. And can we get a punter? This guy punts it out of bounds every time. And that's bad. Listen.
It's about to knock something over.
If we're going to go 3 and out on 80% of our possessions, we better find a punter. What am I supposed to say about Jake Fromm? Listen, check my videos in the offseason. I didn't want to hear about Justin Fields. I was all aboard the Fromm train. The guy is terrible. He's terrible. He overthrows a wide-open Miko Hardman in the first quarter for 7 points. Gone. Terry Godwin, wide open in the end zone. He doesn't even look at him, throws the ball out of the end zone on the other side. I mean, there's terrible pass after terrible pass, bad decision after bad decision. Holding on to the ball too long, gets flustered, can't run around, can't move in the pocket, can't progress through his reads, stares down receivers. I already know I'm going to regret this video. Go ahead, Georgia fans. I'm not a real fan.
Push it back to us.
Yeah, the good old days, I guess. The good old days. Minnesota's getting whipped right now by Denver, 44-30. That's no good for me. I took Minnesota -3. So they better do something in the second half. There's 8 minutes to go in the first half, but it's not looking good for the T-Wolves at home. You know, they blew Denver out the first 2 games of this series in Denver. And then in game 3, they came back home to Minnesota and they got blown out. And now they're getting beat at home again. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the T-Wolves, but Anthony Edwards better get his shit together. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Wow, Joe DiMaggio. Bang! Joe DiMaggio! Thank you for hitting the PayPal, sir. Very generous of you. He says, congrats on 10 years, brother. Please play Georgia-Bama overtime reaction video. Still has me crying years later. Thanks for all the laughs. Georgia-Bama overtime. That would be the national title game from 2017. Wow. You know, you just went straight to the most brutal possible one there. Great. I'll play that. Give me just a second. Jared A., thank you for hitting the PayPal link to help support the show. Bang! Thank you, sir. He says 10 years has flown by. Happy anniversary and happy birthday. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy the channel. Glad you keep tuning in. And hope we can keep it going for another 10 years. And Bama Mike. Bang! Bang! Holy shit! Yeah, Bama Mike, thank you. He says, Lou, my man, happy 10-year anniversary and happy birthday. Here's 10 for 10 years, 6 for the 6 years I've been subscribed, and 4 for some cheer wine for your birthday. Cheers, my gambling buddy. Thank you, again. I appreciate it. Yeah, gambling buddy. We need to do something about this gambling here because the T-Wolves are down 14. So, yeah, not good. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, boy. Biggs Mike's bang with the PayPal. He says, congrats on 10 years, boy. Can't wait for the next 10. Hashtag Pay Lou. Yeah, the Pay Lou movement's taking a beating right now. If the T-Wolves don't get it together. Thank you, Biggs Mikes. Appreciate you tuning in tonight. Good to see you in here, and as usual, and as always, thank you for supporting the channel. Boomer Sooner. Bang! Looks like the wagon's not going to tip over after all. Thank you, Boomer Sooner. He says, going back in time with you watching is pure gold. Happy 10 years and early birthday, sir. Thank you, Boomer Sooner. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for helping to support the show today, buddy. Brandon Wyatt says, Woo might throw his back out yelling like this if he tried that these days. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Look, eventually Georgia's going to have another 8-4 year or something like that. I'm going to get pissed off. We're going to lose to some shitty team like Georgia Tech or whatever. But it's, I mean, look, I know this is a trash talk channel, and every time Georgia loses, you think I'm going to jump out the window. Georgia winning a national title calmed me down quite a bit. Do I like losing to Alabama last year in the SEC championship game? No. Was I going to go around the room and break every TV? No. It's not 2015 or 2016. There's a difference between losing to Alabama in the SEC championship game or something like that versus 2016 losing at home to Georgia Tech or Vanderbilt or losing to South Carolina. We only gave up one fucking touchdown and still managed to lose. Why? Jake fucking Fromm. That's why. That's what pisses me off to the point of breaking shit and making those videos. And those days will come again. Georgia's not going to just win 11, 12 games every single year from now to the end of time. I mean, that's just not going to happen. Eventually something's going to go wrong. They're going to have a down year. Kirby Smart will ride off into the sunset. Whatever it is, things will circle back around. But the day will come at some point, where Georgia's a 7 or 8 win team in some year with a loss to Georgia Tech or something. That'll set me off, and then I'll be ready to jump out of a window. Whether or not I will throw my back out, well, tune in and find out, I guess. You have to tune in to find out, I guess. Happy birthday, douche wipe, says Chai Titan. Thank you, I guess. But I've never wiped you that I can recall. I don't think I've ever wiped you. So don't think I'm a douche wipe. Pretty sure if I was, I would have wiped you a time or two. Yeah. When Lou yelled at Jack Fromm, yeah, I got the whole Jack Fromm thing. So I didn't just make that up one day and said it and go, what would be funny? Instead of calling him Jake Fromm, if I started calling him Jack Fromm. I don't remember the video where it happened the first time, but I got so damn worked up, I started calling him Jack Fromm. Or I called him Jack Fromm in a video instead of Jack Fromm. Or I called him Jack. God, now I can't even get the names right. His real name is Jake Fromm. I got worked up in a video and called him Jack Fromm, and it just stuck. And so from then on out, I just kept calling him Jack Fromm. Yeah. Auburn is garbage every year, says Fox Mulder. They've had one really good year during my time on YouTube, and that was 2017. They beat Georgia and Alabama in back-to-back weeks to close out the season, making it to the SEC championship game where they had a rematch with Georgia, and Georgia ended up beating them the second time. But that was a pretty good year. I think that's the best year they've had since I've been on YouTube, was that 2017 year. Yeah, I did bet the over. I have over 204, I think. I have the over 204 in the Minnesota game, so we'll see. We'll see. What year was Cam? Cam Newton? Cam Newton was at Auburn in 2010 when they won the national title. I wasn't on YouTube then. I didn't come on YouTube till 2014. And I don't think I started making, I guess maybe I did make some football videos in 2014, but 2015 is where I really converted the channel into nothing but a football channel. Jarrett, thank you for the super chat. He says, Lou, the oratory assassin. You breaking the TV. Yeah, I broke 3 or 4 TVs on video on here. Green Street Ute says, congrats on 10 years. Undefeated matters. FSU is right by to bitch, and the money calls the tiebreakers. Go Utes. English matters too. Let's try using it. Lou, please show one of X-Wing Sports videos of 8 camel toes rages when getting trolled. No. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Are you doing anything for your birthday? Well, most of y'all probably know I have a second channel, and I do a morning show on that second channel, 4 mornings a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Can one of the mods post the link to the second channel in the comments? If you're not subscribed to the second channel and you want to check it out, hopefully one of the mods will post the link. And I was planning on doing something tomorrow morning, but my son has a dentist appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning. And that's normally when I do the morning shows, at 8 in the morning. So I'm not able to do the morning show tomorrow. So I was going to do something for my birthday on there, but not able to do it. So that's out the window. Got to take my son to the dentist appointment. I do have the Lunch Money show tomorrow night at 10 o'clock that me and Pigskin Pete do, but that's not a birthday show. That's a gambling show about nothing, really. So, yeah. Yeah. First video I found of you was you laughing at the Vols for the Florida Hail Mary in 2017 when they bullied you for the 2016 loss. The rest is history. Yeah, that was some poetic justice there. You know, Georgia lost that heartbreaking game to Tennessee in 2016 where Georgia basically won the game on a Hail Mary. There's like 12 seconds left, whatever it was. And then Tennessee gets the ball back and hits their own Hail Mary to actually win the game. It's back-to-back Hail Marys really there in that game. And Georgia took a brutal loss, last play loss. The following year, the same thing happened to Tennessee. They lost on a brutal last-minute passing touchdown. They lost to Florida. So, yeah, poetic justice there. Lunch Money show bores me to death, says Schultz. Well, is there someone holding a gun to your head that makes you watch it? I mean, your comments bore me to death. Florida, we always find a way to lose. You talking about Tennessee? Yeah. Video request, UJ lose to Georgia Tech, rage and breaks the TV. All right. Let's see. Hold on a second. JC, thank you for the Cash App. He says, congrats, and at Georgia Tech, you can do that. Yeah, that was another good one. That's where it is. Yeah. What video was I about to play? Oh, Georgia Tech. So this was Kirby's first year. Last game of the regular season. We were 8-3, right? What were we heading into this game? We finished 8-5. So we were 7-4. We were 7-4. Yeah, we were 7-4, I guess, heading into the Georgia Tech game, and we lost, finishing 7-5, and then won a bowl game to go 8-5. Not a good loss. Boneheaded coaching decisions at the end of this game by Kirby Smart led to a brutal loss to a terrible Georgia Tech team in Kirby's first year. And this was the aftermath.
I'm not saying it doesn't matter why we lost. I'm not saying anything about, well, why did we do this? Why did we do that? What, this player that, this player this? We should have done this, we should have done that. None of that matters! You lost to Georgia Tech! There is no excuse. This is embarrassing. There's zero excuse. None. Losing to Vanderbilt is one thing. You lose to Georgia Tech at home! This is absolutely, I'm at a complete loss for words. How do you shut Auburn down and win that game against a top 10 team and then come out and shit the bed against Tech? Oh my God. I thought we were finally showing some improvement, getting a little bit better. We had the blowout at Ole Miss, then the Hail Mary thing dang Tennessee. And hey, I tell you what. You dumbass Tennessee fans that keep, oh, no, Lou broke his TV. Lou broke his TV on the Hail Mary. No, I didn't break the TV. I explained it to you. The damn cord came out. I tell you what. Is this what you want to see? Is this what you want to see? I tell you what. You wait right there. If this is really what you want to see? You lost to Georgia Tech. How's that possible? That's how you break a TV. Lou broke his TV when Georgia lost to Tennessee. No, the damn cord came out. That was it. I explained that. Tennessee ain't worth breaking a TV over. But you lose to Georgia Tech for no damn reason. That's pathetic and sad. That's ridiculous. There's no excuse for losing that game to Georgia Tech.
You see where I look up right here?
That game to Georgia.
Right there. This is y'all. Those of y'all been around for a while. You know this was in my garage. When I looked up right there, that was my entire family opening up the door to the garage to see what the fuck I was yelling and screaming about in there. When I looked up, they're all standing there looking at me with just this look on their face, like.
For losing that game to Georgia Tech. That's how you break a TV. Kirby Smart, you better get this shit together for next year.
Oh my God, here we go.
Luckily, he did get it together for the next year and won the SEC. So I didn't have to get that mad at him the following year. Can I get some General Voltard season recap? Butch Jones woo. Is that a specific video you're talking about? General Voltard season recap? I'm not sure which one you're... This one, Tennessee Vols 2016 fan year in review. I'm assuming that's the one you're talking about, so that's the one we'll play. Sorry, didn't have the volume on. There you go.
Well, old goddamn Harrow Fire, goddamn, I tell you right now, Tennessee going 15-0 around there, boy. Ain't nobody thought Tennessee this year, boy, they're undefeated, boy. They got brick by brick down that old Butch Jones got the better lined up. They got their former crew class, that old Butch Jones. Here I go lined up there, and there's nobody gonna stop no Tennessee. I go 15-0. They don't bet them Tennessee Vols they wear down there, boy.
This is bad.
I tell you something right now, but that goddamn App State, I got them a hell of a team right there, App State. App State probably beat about 13 out of the 14 team right there in the SEC there, but that App State, they not gonna lose another game all year. I tell you, don't come around, listen what I tell you now, them Tennessee Vols, they'll beat that App State. Yeah, I looked at them with thought, didn't I? App State probably make playoff team this year.
The battle at Bristol. I forgot about the battle at Bristol. Play football on a racetrack.
Boogity. Let's go racing, boy. How about we won that battle at Bristol? Yeah, Tennessee is the best NASCAR team in college football. But look what I tell you now. Tennessee, I'll beat that Virginia Tech around down there at Bristol Motor Speedway. Yeah, I took a little pit stop there, come out a couple of turnovers there and put that whooping on Virginia Tech. Now, what I tell you now. Now, I know that was one of the worst teams in the ACC, but ACC good. I'm going to tell you, ACC real good. ACC real good. Virginia Tech, they probably win the ACC this year. If I see Virginia Tech in the playoff, they want to know the truth. tell you something right now. We got to fire that offensive coordinator. But they're going to run the full same play. They're just going to want to let Josh Dobbs be Josh Dobbs. Hey, Josh Dobbs, if I win the Heisman, let him run the kind of type of play what Josh Dobbs know how to run. But they got that, you get over that, the boy, they need to be on the unemployment line. Now, look what I tell you now. They fired the boy. We'll fire the boy. Then we'll get Butch Jones a couple of weeks. See what he going to do there. Got enough brick, I don't know. But Ohio, good team now. You look at the Ohio, good team. They'll probably beat a lot of SEC teams. Wouldn't proud me one bit. Wouldn't proud me one bit. That's the Ohio, that 14 playoff now. God darn it, now look at what I tell you. Now, this is absolutely ridiculous and embarrassing. Now, they got booing the whole stadium booing here at halftime. Now, we about to get whipped by these Gators for the 12 years straight. Now, look what I tell you. Now, we cannot beat these Florida Gators. That'll be the 10 year, 11 year. They got to be 12 years straight now. These Florida Gators be done put that whooping on. Now, listen what I tell you what we got to do now. Fire Butch Jones, fire the board, fire Shoot, fire the school president and the school chancellor, fire the water boy, fire the strength and conditioning people. Wholesale chain coming Tennessee. Now, look what I tell you. Now, call Derek Dooley. You call up Derek Dooley, you refire him just because we can. Everybody, what I told you, now this all Derek Dooley's fault. Now this start with Derek Dooley. We still blaming Derek Dooley. But Jones, not enough brick. Got to go. Got to go. No more brick mason. Get us a football coach in there. Wholesale changing. Now, look what I tell you. We'd be lucky to go 7-5 this year. Now, you listen to what I tell you now. You look what I tell you. We going 7-5 now. We never going to beat these Florida Gators. Now, you look what I tell you. Wee doggy. Well, spin me around, slap my nuts, and call me Peyton Manning. Tennessee volunteered out 4-0. I never had a doubt. I never got one doubt in my mind. Yeah, now listen to what I tell you. Now I knew Tennessee was gonna beat these Gators. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the 12, the lucky number. Now the 12 is the lucky number. Yeah, there wasn't gonna be no 12 straight. Yeah, I never had a doubt in this game. And how about Butch Jones? Is there a better coach in America than Butch Jones? I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen. We have the best coaching staff on planet Earth. Now, these people had a plan. They come out, they execute their plan to perfection. They tricked Florida to sleep in the first half, playing possum there. What they did, rolled over on their back. That's exactly what they did. Let Jalen Tabor rub our belly in that first half. They come out, figure, put that whooping. That Tennessee Vols is going 15-0. That's what I've been telling you all year. National champion. Now, listen what I tell you now.
Dr. Bark, thank you for the super chat. He says, one of my favorite videos was you reacting to Florida beating the Vols on a helmet. Oh, yeah. We talked about that. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Biggs Mikes, thank you again. He says, one more thing. Played a slimy hot boy video when Michigan broke him. I'll have to find, you know what? I guess I'll see if I can find that one. VicTube, what's up, buddy? VicTube called me today to wish me a happy Loutube anniversary. I love you, Vic. You're good people, man. Happy Louversary, he says. Can you play the video where Natty Back Steve talks about Antonio Callaway failing a drug test? All right, so we got that one. What was the other one? Let's see, Uncle Lou, Ohio State fan. I don't know. I don't know if I can Let's see. Ohio State man jumps out of a window. That might be it. This might be it.
Last year, the same reason you lost to Michigan the year before that, the same reason you lost to Oregon 2 years.
Oh, hold on a second. I got to pee. So while I'm going to go take a bathroom break real quick while this is playing. I'll be right back, though.
You can't stop anything. Yeah, Michigan fucking owns you.
Yo, what up, Uncle Lou?
Slimy hot boy.
What up?
What's up, buddy?
What up? First of all, the Michigan fan that just came on here a couple calls ago got my name in his mouth.
Yeah.
In the last 22 years, I'm looking at it right now. We won 17 out of the 22 years.
Yeah.
That's pure domination.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're not on our level. Second of all, I see your ranking up there. You got us at number 5 this year.
Right.
I don't see how that's even possible if you only beat us by 1 point.
Basketball is back. Watch the action live on a variety of networks with YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
We should be number 2.
Well, this isn't a last year ranking. This is a this year ranking.
So what do you think changed?
Well, your quarterback changed. I mean, a lot has changed. What do you? I mean, you're not new to football. You know things change from year to year.
Well, this what I'm saying. Like, we ain't changed this year. Like, just because we lost C.J. Stroud, don't mean we don't got a top quarterback this year. Like,
Okay.
we got top quarterback every year.
Right.
So to have Penn State in front of us that haven't beat us in 20 years is just crazy.
That's fake news. They beat you in 2016. So that was
one time in 10 years, Uncle Lou.
Right.
It's disrespectful. So, you know, this off season, I've just been looking at the tables, looking at everything, and I'm just like, college football might as well forfeit. We got the best player in college football this year, the best defense, number 1 in the nation.
No, I got to stop you right there. Just stop.
Why?
Because you know because it's not true and you know it.
How is that not true?
I didn't say. Look, you said the best player in the nation. I didn't say anything. You want to talk about Marvin Harrison? I can agree with you there. You want to talk about Ohio State being a plug and play?
We got the best defense in the nation.
No, you don't. No, you haven't. Ohio State hasn't had the best defense in the nation a day in your lifetime. So stop.
What?
So stop.
We had the best defense in 2019.
Bullshit. Being on roller skates and giving up 300 yards rushing to Michigan every year ain't the best defense in the country. Oregon comes in there, runs for 300 yards.
2 years.
I mean, you let Stetson Bennett outplay C.J. Stroud. Nobody wants to hear shit about that soft-ass defense being the best defense in the country. That's fucking ridiculous. You want to talk about the offense? You want to talk about Marvin Harrison? You want to talk about Emeka Ibuka? You want to talk about Julian Fleming? You want to talk about Matt Stover, Travion Henderson, Mayan Williams? We can talk about all those players. You're not going to come on here and tell me Ohio State's got the best defense in the country when it's a goddamn lie. There's not a soul on planet Earth who thinks Ohio State has the best defense in the country. There are Ohio State fans don't even think that, man. What is wrong with you? How can you disappear for an entire offseason, show back up like you got like a tumbleweed that got blowed back in, talking about Ohio State's got the best defense in the country, man? Everybody that is listening to this show is now dumber having heard you, sir. And not only that, nobody believes you. Not a soul. You won't be ranked number 1 in a single defensive category. Not one. Not a single one.
What you mean?
You won't be ranked number 1 in a single defensive category. You're going to give up more points than Georgia. You're going to give up more yards than Georgia. You're going to give up more yards rushing than Georgia. Across the board, you're not in the same universe as Georgia defensively.
I got a take. Let me explain it. This is why we're going to be the best defense in college football. We got 2 of the best edges in the nation. Our secondary has massively improved.
With anything. You can rank
our linebackers is back.
You can rank a team
Our
fifth,
squad is
and
just
they
better
call up
this
and
year.
fucking cry
We
and
don't.
bitch,
We
moan,
got
and
rid of the
complain.
problem. The problem
You can
was
agree
CJ
with the guy
Stroud.
that Marvin Harrison is the greatest player in the history of history, and that their quarterback is plug and play is going to be good. But if you don't also agree with them that their defense is the best thing since the 1985 Chicago Bears, then they get all pissed off and been out of shape. This is the problem.
We back.
This is the
we
problem.
back. What you mean? Second
Back.
year in Jim Knowles' system.
Back to
Second
what?
year.
Back
Last
to losing
year,
2
we
games
could've
a
won
year
the
like
Natty.
you always do.
It was close.
You're
so look,
back.
this is the second year. We back and we better. Georgia couldn't score on our defense in the third quarter in the Peach Bowl.
Third
Scored 0
quarter?
points.
What about the
Scored
fourth
0
quarter?
points. Zero.
What about the fourth
Zero.
quarter?
Zero.
What about the money
Zero.
quarter?
How about that?
What about the money quarter?
that?
What about the money quarter?
Listen,
18 to 3.
18
to 3, outscored in the fourth
Period.
quarter.
But let's
CJ
not
Stroud
talk
got
about that.
outplayed by a
Let's not
4
talk
foot
about
tall
that.
walk-on midget because your defense couldn't stop a fucking nosebleed in the fourth quarter. The same reason you lost to Michigan last year, the same reason you lost to Michigan the year before that, the same reason you lost to Oregon 2 years ago too. You can't stop anything. Yeah, Michigan fucking owns you. Owns you. Your entire defense wears roller skates that only go in reverse. Every time you show up against Michigan, you guys are going backwards for the entire game. It's unbelievable. It's like y'all.
2019. They forfeited in 2020. Came back and won 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Forfeited.
Humiliated you. Blew you out. Completely owned you each of the last 2 years. Just owned you. Just owns you.
Nobody want to hear about Michigan.
Michigan just owns you.
Georgia.
How
Let's talk about Georgia. Let's talk about Carson Beck.
CJ Stroud's 0-2 versus JJ McCarthy.
What you mean?
CJ Stroud's 0-2 versus JJ McCarthy.
Man, listen, JJ McCarthy, JJ McCarthy is a good quarterback, but listen, JJ McCarthy lost to TCU in the playoffs. Nobody want to talk about that, but everybody want to talk about, Ohio State going to lose to Notre Dame. When they know in their mind, they don't believe that, because once we hit the field, guess what's going to happen? 49-7. It happens every year.
It didn't happen last year when you played Notre Dame, and you beat Notre Dame 21-10, and they had a coach who didn't know what he was doing. It was his first ever game as a coach. You beat him 21-10, man. Last year. That was freaking Notre Dame.
Jackson Smith-Njigba got hurt.
It's always an injury, man. It's always an injury. Jackson Smith-Njigba got hurt. You've got 19 NFL wide receivers, you fucking idiot. Every time one gets a hangnail, y'all can't win a goddamn game, man. This is fucking alarming. You recruit in the top 5 every single year. You've got 6 NFL wide receivers on your team, but one of them gets a goddamn runny nose, and y'all can't beat anybody. It's fucking sad, man. Grow up. Stop blaming injuries every time y'all lose a goddamn game. Michigan didn't have I played running back for Michigan against you last year. Me. They called me. Michigan called me. Michigan called me the week of the game. I played running back for Michigan. I had 200 yards rushing against Ohio State in the Michigan game. I put on that silly ass helmet with the wings on it, and I ran for 200 yards against Ohio State.
Michigan, man. What don't you understand?
All of Michigan's running backs were hurt. They still ran for 300 yards on you. You know why? They've got 85 scholarships, the same you do. So everybody's sick and goddamn tired of every time one of Ohio State's player gets their period, y'all can't beat a goddamn soul. Oh my God. Oh, Marvin Harrison's got tired again. Marvin Harrison's on his period. He's got to take another nap in the third quarter again. Guess we're not winning this game.
Take it from us. That's the only way. We are the best. If we full strength, full capacity, on go, we gonna win. Period, point blank.
Well, I got some bad news for you. There ain't a single team in the country that ever plays a game at full capacity. So if you have to be full capacity to win a game, you're not winning any. And I just want to remind you that Michigan owns you and has blown you out 2 years in a row.
Michigan owns us?
Yeah.
But we beat Michigan 8 years in a row. Check the stats.
Not last year, not the year before. They own you.
2014.
They own Ryan Day.
2015,
Michigan owns Ryan Day.
2017, 2018, 2019, 2020.
Didn't play in 2020.
They canceled. They forfeited.
Ohio State canceled.
Clemson in 2020.
Ohio State canceled in 2020.
What are you talking about, Uncle Lou?
Ohio State canceled in 2020 so they get back into the playoffs.
That Michigan owns us because they beat us 2 years in a row.
Ryan Day
beat
works
them
for Michigan.
8. Tell Michigan to catch up. Even if they three-peat this year, so what? We beat them 3 times. They only beat us 3 times in a row. We beat them 8 times in a row.
Michigan doesn't need to catch up with you. Michigan owns you all time. Michigan owns you all time. It's not even close.
Michigan owns us all time.
Yeah, it's not even close.
What about the past 2 centuries?
What about the past 2 years?
22 minus 17.
No, you don't get to
We
cherry
won
pick.
17 times. They only won like 4 times
No.
in 22 years.
Nope, you don't get to cherry pick.
Own us?
You don't get to cherry
That
pick.
make no sense.
You either pick now or you pick all time. You don't get to cherry pick a random amount of time. You either pick all time or you pick now. Right now they own you. They beat you 2 years in a row.
Situation.
Ryan Day works for Michigan.
Killing Michigan.
Ryan Day works for Michigan. Ryan Day works for Michigan. He's a plant.
Now Ryan Day.
Ryan Day
Now
works for
you getting
Michigan.
on my coach. Now y'all getting on my coach. When y'all get on my coach, I get real mad.
Hey,
Ryan
Swimey.
Day is one of the best coaches in the nation.
Hey,
Only
Swimey.
way he lose
Swimey.
is if the refs take it from us.
Swimey.
Period, point blank.
Swimey, can I ask you something,
I'm tired of this, man.
Hey.
I'm tired of this, man.
Hey.
Real talk.
We got to move
Y'all get on my nerves with this narrative stuff, man. I love my Buckeyes, man. I can't wait. I just can't wait for the season. All I keep hearing, Ohio State 9-4. Hit my phone. Ohio State going 9-4, 9-5. Who we gonna lose to? Notre Dame. Notre Dame. They couldn't even beat Navy last year. What do y'all think they're gonna do to us? We're coming. We got the best players in the nation on our team, and y'all know it. Y'all can't beat us. The only people that could beat us is the refs off these targeting calls. We got 2 national championships robbed from us. 2019, when Clemson freaking did that. We fumbled the guy. He caught the ball. We took it from him, and then we scored. Then they called it back. Last year, Marvin Harrison Jr. gets smacked in the end zone, get knocked out. Now we out for the count. Now we gone. Best player gone. I'm tired of this, man. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see this year, man. We supposed to be 2-time natties under Ryan Day. All the Ohio State fans, y'all fake fans. Y'all had no faith in y'all team, and we coming for what's ours this year. Period, point blank. Forget Georgia. Forget Michigan. Michigan is our sons. We've been beating Michigan for years. We beat them 8 times in a row. Y'all own us. How do you own somebody that, first of all, 2020 y'all canceled. Nobody want to talk about that. Because in 2020 we played Clemson. We whooped them. So what you think we would have did to Michigan in 2020 when Michigan was trash? Oh, that was 9 in a row right there. We beat them 8 years. Oh, they came back and better. We got J.J. McCarthy and Donovan Edwards. Okay, bro, we all going to see this year when we full strength going into the game, and we're going to do Michigan dirty, and then we coming for what's ours. Georgia fans, y'all could say all this and glow. But y'all know y'all don't want to see us on that field.
So now I know why Ryan Day wants to move the Michigan game.
Y'all don't want to see us.
Now I know why Ryan Day wants to move the Michigan game, because you say you can't beat Michigan unless y'all are full strength, and no one's ever full strength at the end of the year. So that's why you and Ryan Day want to move the Michigan game to earlier in the season, so you have a chance to beat them. Is that what you're saying?
I don't even know about Ryan Day saying move the Michigan game.
Yeah, got to move the Michigan game. Ryan Day says got to move the Michigan game to earlier in the year. And now I know why he said that, because you're telling me you can't beat Michigan.
Day?
Yeah, Ryan Day, your pussy ass soft as baby shit head coach wants to move the Michigan game.
I don't agree with that.
Well, it doesn't matter what you agree with. He's like you. He agrees with you. Can't beat Michigan unless you're
I got
healthy.
my take
Can't be
on the
healthy at the
SEC
end of the
this
year.
Listen, Uncle Lou, this is my take on the SEC this year. This is my take.
Is it good? What happens if I...
All right, there you go. Whoever requested that, there you go. Whoa, Todd99, thank you for the super chat. Says happy 10 years on Loutube. Thank you, sir. You've been here a long time. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Chai Titan says, remember when you called into that Vols show on Fox Radio? Yeah, we actually played that one a little while ago. We played that one. Is it true the SEC is trying to poach Kansas from the Big 12? I haven't heard that. Nothing would surprise me in today's ever-changing landscape of college football, but I haven't heard that. If FSU moves to the SEC in 2026, will they count all of their previous wins as SEC wins? Yes. That's how Florida State does math in order to make themselves feel better. Even the SEC's 2 new teams own Ohio State. Is that true? Do they have winning records against Ohio State? Texas and Oklahoma? I honestly don't know. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Carson, thank you for the super chat. Congrats, Lou. Have you seen the highlights video I posted of you around 10 years ago? 10 years ago? No, I don't think so. Post the link. Hey, Lou, how about Colorado doesn't have a coach? Video Northwestern does. Yeah. Colorado doesn't have a coach. They have a team mom with a goal whistle. Well, all right. There was another video we were supposed to play. Natty Back Steve talks about Antonio Callaway. VicTube wanted to see that. I'm going to see if I can find that one. I'm looking, Vic. Some of these are hard to find if I don't remember the name of them. I can't find that one, Vic. Let me see.
I am the voice of...
Is it Florida Gators fan discusses current events? I don't know. I'm just going to play this Natty Back Steve video, Vic. If this isn't it, then sorry, I can't find it.
Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick aside without a sense of feeling, and this is
Yeah, you fucking ain't right, dude. You fucking ain't right, bruh. Hey, what's up, bruh? You fucking Nickelback, bruh. You fucking ain't right, dude. That's right, bruh. Go Gators. Yeah. Go Gators. Yeah. Fucking A, bruh. Yo, Skater. Yeah, what's up, bruh? Yeah, any idea where I can get some cheap heroin and a couple of dirty needles? That's what's up, bruh. Go Gators. Yeah. Go Gators. Yeah. Turn this fucking Nickelback down, bruh. Hold on 1 second, bruh. What's up, bruh? Go Gators. Yeah. How about Donald Trump? Yeah. Yeah. Finally. A president all of us white trash can be proud of. You fucking ain't right, eh? Can I get a Go Gators? Can I get a Go Gators? Go Gators. Yeah. Now I'm broadcasting to you live, bruh. From somewhere in northern Florida. Go Gators. Yeah. Everybody knows South Florida's not the real Florida, bruh. Nothing but Jews and Mexicans down there, bruh. Go Gators. Yeah. Mid-Florida, Orlando, Daytona, Tampa. Nothing but tourists down there, bruh. Go Gators. Yeah. North Florida. Yeah. With the rest of the white trash. Yeah, bruh. Where our cars are on blocks and the trailers are on wheels, bruh. Go Gators.
All right, thank you, Vic. Yeah, that's enough of that. Thank you, Vic. Lou, tell us how you feel about fat people riding their scooters at Walmart again. Yeah, we played that video already on this stream about it. I don't know, about an hour or so ago. Yeah, we talked about it. That's a good one. That's a classic. Yeah, that's a classic there. I still get comments on that video from time to time, so somebody out there is still watching it. Hey, thanks, Damien. I appreciate that, buddy. Good to see you in here. What's up, Nate? Thomas Wilson, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, how you doing, Lou? NC State man here. Happy 10 years on YouTube. Only been watching for a year or two, but love your content. Could you play the video where the homeless man cries at you? Which one is that? Oh, you're talking about the Miami fan, Alonzo1219. Let me see if I don't know. Again, sometimes it's hard to find some of these if I don't know the title of them. Uncle Lou. Alonzo. I tell you what, I can't find that one, but here's one where Miami is getting beat by North Carolina. Okay, have y'all seen Game of Thrones? Do you remember Reek from Game of Thrones? He was the guy that they basically castrated him and turned him into a dog, basically. He was like a pet for the other guy. Anyway, I started calling Alonzo1219 Reek. Do y'all remember that? Started calling him Reek1219. And anyway, this is a video where Miami's getting beat by North Carolina, and I try to give Reek Alonzo a dog biscuit.
Amazing. Got Gabrielle.
Oh, you asked for the other Alonzo video. I can't find it, but here's this one. This is a good one, too. This one's short, too. This one's only 2 minutes long. There we go.
Now here's the Miami Hurricanes we have all grown to love and adore, getting absolutely spanked and humiliated at home by North Carolina, 34-10 at halftime. Man, but don't forget, Miami, you're getting screwed by the NCAA and the SEC and ESPN and the one-armed man, and you should be in the ACC title game and blah, 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 blah. Hashtag it's not fair. Meanwhile, North Carolina has showed up in your own stadium. Well, not your own stadium because you don't have a stadium, but North Carolina has showed up in the Miami Dolphins stadium, your rent-to-own stadium, you're leasing it, and absolutely bent you over and ran it in. Ran it in. You're choking on the tip at this point. My God, I haven't seen anything Miami-related get beat this bad since the last time I decided to teach Alonzo1219 a lesson. Grady. Hey, Alonzo, quit sucking on your teeth. Jesus Christ. North Carolina owns Miami worse than I own you. And that's, my God, that's quite an accomplishment. Hey, Alonzo, come and get it, buddy. You want one? Come on. Alonzo. Come on, boy. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Alonzo. Alonzo. Come on, Alonzo. Come on. Come on. Alonzo, sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy, Alonzo. Good boy. Shake my hand. Shake. Good. That's a good boy. That's a good boy, Alonzo. That's a good boy. Who's Uncle Lou's doggy? Who's Uncle Lou's doggy? Roll over. You want Uncle Lou rub your belly?
Days In makes every winning moment even more epic.
Damn. Oh, boy. Ricky Bobby, you missed my super chat. Let's see where. Happy birthday, Lou. I missed when you did a few videos with Zach Smith. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I did several videos with him when he first started on YouTube. I think he's too big for me now. I think his channel's doing pretty good. He's gone more of the podcast route. You know, but I see a lot of his clips posted around different places, so he must be doing okay. Now, I hope he is. Yeah, I like Zach. But yeah, we had him on. He came on here a few times when he was first starting out with his YouTube channel. When is the Uncle Lou and LSU Dad collaboration? I don't think he's around anymore, but he's actually been on the Uncle Lou show before. I had him on before. I've had him on as a guest before. Years, and probably 6-7 years ago, but yeah, I had him on. Hey Lou, when will Bama fans accept reality? Never. They don't. Once reality starts to set in, they disappear into a NASCAR track. So I mean, they'll never accept reality ever. It just won't happen. It just won't happen. Hey Lou, I think Ohio State's offense will be really good this year under the new offensive coordinator Chip Kelly. Yeah, Ohio State will have a good offense. Only, you know, they got to figure out one or two pieces on the offensive line, and then, you know, they got to hope Will Howard does something. I mean, he's not going to be C.J. Stroud or Justin Fields. He's not going to be anywhere near that good. But he might end up being a little bit better than Kyle McCord, though. You know. You sent a Cash App? Let me haven't checked those in a while. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Octavian says, play the video of me getting mad. Which one? You get mad on you get mad every single time you call in. But I think I can find it. Let's see. Blue Florida man. Florida man calls in, proves every stereotype. Nope, that's not it. That's not you. That was a good one too, though. Florida man Octavian wants Billy Napier fired. Okay, here we go. All right, go ahead.
Fire fucking Billy fucking Napier right fucking now. Fire his ass. Fire him. I am sick of the excuses. I'm sick of the 11 people, the 10 people on the field. I'm sick of it. I'm done. I am absolutely done with Billy Napier, and it's time for a fucking change. Him and Scott Strickland has got to hit the goddamn door in Gainesville. I'm sick of this shit. I am absolutely sick of it.
So with that being said, how bad is Florida going to beat LSU?
We ain't beating them. We know it. Yeah, I know it. Shit, we're not beating them at night at Death Valley.
Oh, okay.
Well, we know that. Well, let's tell the truth. It's on the devil.
What about Florida State?
Hopefully we give him the run. Hopefully we get the runs up, treatment and beat Florida State at the end of the season. Okay. Hopefully. Yeah. And burn their even season. We're not winning at the rock pile either.
Well, I know one thing. It's definitely confirmed that Florida is bad if even Octavian is willing to admit it.
It's horrible. It's horrible. We need a new offense coordinator. I heard somebody say Sean Lewis. I would fucking love to have Sean Lewis as our offensive coordinator. I would fucking love it. We need a new offensive coordinator, a new strength staff. We need a new offensive line coach.
Hey, Octavian, guess who your new offensive coordinator is? Billy fucking Napier.
Fucking offensive line is fucking trash. Fucking trash. I mean fucking cotton candy fucking trash. We throw that shit out there every fucking week, and Grand Cracker Mertz playing fucking hero ball, running for his fucking life. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this goddamn. We could try better and try harder. Well, we're gonna get better and we're gonna work on our mistakes. Fuck that. Win a goddamn game, man. Win a fucking SEC fucking football game. We can't beat fucking Georgia. We barely beat Vanderbilt to be. Let's tell the honest truth with you. We somehow looked up against fucking Tennessee, and to be honest with you, that was the fucking best. That was the fucking best game we fucking played the whole fucking year. Fucking Tennessee fucking Volunteers, and we can't fucking duplicate it against nobody fucking else. Are you fucking serious? Hey, get the fuck out of here, man.
All right, there you go. There's some of Octavian calling in. Octavian's one of my favorite callers, though. Octavian's one of my favorite callers. Nick Koenig, thank you, buddy. He says, happy birthday anniversary on Loutube. Lou, I found your channel about 6 years ago, and I'm so glad I did. Football goes through Uncle Lou. Keep it up. Yeah, I'm not planning on going anywhere, buddy. Much to the chagrin, and honestly, much to the, a lot of people predicted that I would be gone. But nope, not gone, not going anywhere. Here I sit. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people not happy about that, but here I am. The Calling the Florida Gators Campus Bookstore, Marco Wilson in the Shoe is a classic. Yeah, that one, let's find that one. That was a whole series of videos, was good. Uncle Lou calls campus bookstores. A lot of y'all probably hadn't seen those because I think I did that in the off season, but I called a bunch of campus bookstores and asked them a bunch of stupid questions. Here we go. World. Yeah, this is pretty funny.
Thank you for calling the U.S. Bookstore. How can I help you?
Yeah, is this the Florida bookstore, though?
Yes.
The shoe stores don't open till 10. We looked them all up.
I'm going to say.
Not that.
All right, here we go.
Our current hours are 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 10 to 5 on Saturday, and 12 to 5 on Sunday. You can shop 24 hours a day at ufloridashop.com. If you know your party's extension, you may press it now. For the textbook department, press 2. For the technology department.
Textbooks.
Your call is being transferred.
Textbooks will answer. They got nothing going on.
Thank you for calling the U.S. Bookstore. How can I help you?
Yeah, is this the Florida bookstore, though?
Yes.
Is Chess Hall there?
Talk Chess Hall.
What's the name?
Chess Hall?
Like this is like a building?
Yeah. Does he works there though?
I don't. Can you?
Okay, never mind that. Can you tell me if you have a book?
Yeah.
Okay. It's an autobiography.
What's the title?
It's called I Threw Away the Entire Season, including our chances at the playoffs and Kyle Trash's Heisman hopes by throwing a shoe down the field. It was written by Marco Wilson.
Let me see.
He's looking it up.
Marco Wilson.
You can hear him typing it in.
It does not look like we have it. Let me look one more place.
Okay, thank you. It just came out Saturday.
Okay, let me have a look. Okay, it does not look like we have that.
Okay, can you check one more?
Mm-hmm.
It's called Zero Perfect Seasons Ever by Celine Driver. Saleeen. Driver.
Mm-hmm. Do not have that one either.
Dang.
That
one's been around. That book's been around 125 years. I would think you would have it.
Some books we just don't carry. We don't have every sports or gator book that's come out. You could try since we're more of a textbook oriented bookstore.
Oh.
Our selection of like trade books is a little smaller.
You know, I tried to get through to the apparel people. You know you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, they don't want to answer the phone.
We're kind of short-staffed over the holiday season, so it might be that someone couldn't get to the phone in time.
I know why. You know why you're short-staffed. Chess Hall didn't show up. Right.
I would suggest maybe check out Books A Million.
Books
I
A
know they're a
Million.
larger.
Yes, I'm writing that
They have a
down.
larger selection of trade books.
Okay.
Do they sell books there?
Yeah,
Do y'all sell T-shirts?
we do still sell T-shirts. Yeah.
Do you have the co-SEC East championship shirts in yet for this year?
Co SEC
sure.
East.
Can you go look?
Yeah.
It has Florida on the front and Georgia on the back.
Does not look like we have those.
Any idea if you'll be getting them in before the championship game? Okay.
Okay, we don't have them in yet, but I would check back. I am a student.
Thursday or Friday. What's
All right. Yeah, we did a whole series of those. I know we called Florida, Tennessee, Alabama, South Carolina. There might be some more that I'm forgetting, but we did a whole series of those where we called campus bookstores and asked them ridiculous questions like that. It was pretty good. Blake Robinson, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, congratulations, Lou, for 10 years. Resident Barner here. I haven't been with you the whole time, but I've gotten a few good years in. Have you played the video where you're yelling at the neighbor? No. That's where this clip comes from. Where is it? Right here.
No, lady, how about you shut the f- up? I'm doing Loutube, bitch.
Yeah, so that video is filmed in my garage. And, of course, I had the garage door open. It was summertime. It was just brutally hot. And I was making a video. Georgia Tech had released this promotional video. One of these, hey, come to Georgia Tech, enroll at Georgia Tech. We offer these classes and that classes. And in part of the video, it was a student giving a commencement address, and they played some clips, and his whole thing was, do you want to be an astronaut? Do you want to be an engineer? Do you want to be this? Do you want to be that? At Georgia Tech, you can do that. That was the whole point of the commercial. And it got a lot of ridicule. And so I made a video making fun of that commercial. And in the middle of recording it, somebody yelled at me. It turned out to be somebody was walking their dog. I lived in a cul-de-sac at the time, and they were walking their dog or something. And they were circling through the cul-de-sac, and I, of course, had the garage door open, and I'm in there yelling. I'll play it in a second. And they yelled at me to shut the fuck up. And when it happens, you see it in the video when it happens, and then I rewind it, slow it down, and turn the volume up so you can hear the lady yelling. And then my response to that lady was,
No, lady, how about you shut the f- up? I'm doing Loutube, bitch.
And people often ask me where that clip comes from. It's from this video right here. I'll play it now. It's a short one.
If you want to change the world, you're at Georgia Tech. You can do that.
Huh?
If you want to build the Iron Man suit, you're at Georgia Tech. You can do that. If you want to play theme music during your convocation speech like a badass, we're at Georgia Tech. We can do that.
Okay. I think I get it.
You're at Georgia Tech. You can do that.
Do you want to play Pokemon Go with a bunch of other 19 and 20-year-old virgins?
You're at Georgia Tech. You can do that.
Do you want to help design some of the world's worst traffic patterns?
You're at Georgia Tech. You can do that.
Do you want to become the service manager at your Pep Boys after you graduate?
You're at Georgia Tech. You can do that.
Have you ever wanted to almost put a space shuttle into orbit?
You're at Georgia Tech. You can do that.
Are you white but always wanted to hang out with Chinese people?
You're at Georgia Tech. You can do that.
Have you ever wanted to watch the style of football that your dad played in the mid-'80s?
You're at Georgia Tech. You can do that.
No, lady, how about you shut the up? I'm doing Loutube, bitch.
You're at Georgia Tech. You can do that.
Do you want to become a civil engineer, but you're too stupid to get into a good school?
You're at Georgia Tech. You can do that.
Are you socially awkward, but still want to host all-night anime watch parties?
You're at Georgia Tech. You can do that.
There you go. That's where it came from. That's where it came from. Anyway, a lot of good times over the last 10 years, and a lot more to come. I'm sure. I'm not going anywhere. I'm looking forward to the next 10 years. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're not too far away from the start of the next football season. It'll be here before we know it. My prediction videos will be starting here in about 2 weeks. I'm going to start those the first week of June, and we'll roll those all the way into August and the start of the college football season. But I am going to get out of here for tonight, though. I don't normally come on Sunday nights, but 10 years is a long time, and I'm proud of what I have made here on this YouTube channel. I feel like I've got a pretty good collection of people around here. I say it all the time, and it's honestly the way I feel. It's a pretty average YouTube channel as far as YouTube channels go, but I think I have the best comment section on all of YouTube. You guys are amazing, diehard college football fans. I love arguing with y'all year round about everything under the sun when it comes to college football. And I'm looking forward to keeping it going for at least another 10 years. So appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight. I had a great time. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you have a great week coming up this week. Again, for those of you who are subscribed to my second channel where we do the morning show, there will not be a morning show tomorrow. My son has a dentist appointment at 8 o'clock. I've got to take him to the dentist, so I'm going to have to cancel the morning show. But I will be on tomorrow night for the Lunch Money Show, me and Pigskin Pete. So make sure y'all tune in for that tomorrow night at 10 p.m. All right, everybody. Appreciate you tuning in. Have a good morning.